Good morning. It is 7:41 a.m. on Sunday, January what, 10th? Is that right? Yeah, I think so. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, you'll notice that I'm in a different spot than usual, and that's because for the video today, I wanted to show you a couple of things that are not near my computer. Alright? So first, the puzzle. This is the Jigsaw puzzle I mentioned. It's only a 100-piece puzzle, so it didn't really take that long. It's not super big. You can see it against my hand here. But it was fun. It was a satisfying little mini experience there, and I was glad that I did it, and I feel like I will probably go and buy a more complex one next to kind of work on over a period of time, rather than this one, which really took like about an hour, maybe less. But, you know, it was still good. And, of course, Captain Phasma remains awesome, despite, no spoilers here, not being in The Force Awakens as much as people expected. Alright, but next, Aerogarden update. So, let's zoom in here. This is the Aerogarden in use. You can see the display turned on. Oh, the reflections are a little hard. But you can see that with these herbs, it's set to have light on for 17 hours of the day. I've got it set to turn on at 5 a.m. and then off at 10. This indicates that the water level is, currently okay. And then when the pump turns on to circulate, which it does every so often, the little arrows turn around. And then this is telling me that I'm due to add more nutrients in 5 days. This says, this is how many days since I've started planting. It's hard to see. There we go. But, so that's the display. And then here, of course, are the plants themselves. And you can see that in some cases, the sprouts have gotten big enough to remove these plastic grow domes. The instructions advise that you don't remove those domes until the plants have basically, grown up to fillets. But so what we have here, that the cilantro, so the cilantro, dill, and then Genovese basil and Thai basil. There's another Genovese basil right here that's also got a sprout, but it's not quite as big. Let's see if I can. Well, let's see. I can temporarily. You can see it's not quite as big. And then the mint has a tiny little sprout in there, but it's not very big yet. The chives, still no news from the chives. The curry parsley, which is right there, has a teeny little thing in there. And then there's an Italian parsley back in the back that also hasn't had any sprouting yet. So these are the various different herbs that we've got, and they're starting to grow. And so, as I've previously talked about, one of the things that I kind of enjoy about the whole Aerogarden process is that it's kind of neat to see the whole growing process without it really being very labor intensive for me, which is good because I'm not necessarily good at caring for plants otherwise. I mean, I could do it. I do take care of a dog, which is probably more work than a plant specifically. But she also kind of makes her needs known. You know what I mean? It's like if she's hungry, she'll let me know. If plants need more plant food, I'm like, what's that plant? You hungry? What is it you want? Do you want what? Plant food? Water? I don't know. I don't understand plant. That's kind of how that goes. And then it's like, well, how much sunlight should they get? Should you prune them or what? But with the Aerogarden, it kind of, you have a little bit of activity that you do, especially once they start getting bigger. But it's kind of just exciting and entertaining to go through that process. I'm enjoying it so far, and you just, it's kind of a neat little thing to check in on every so often and see, oh, look, this one's bigger, that one's bigger. And then, of course, once they get big enough, we can start harvesting and putting some fresh herbs in my various cooking. Pretty exciting, huh? All right, well, I think that'll do it for today. And I'll talk to you guys all for 5 more minutes. Oh, Mike and I recorded a new episode of Watching 100 Movies last night, so the YouTube video of that is up. Check that out. And, of course, the continuing adventures of Phyllis Esposito, Interdimensional Private Eye, all at ChristianaEllis.com. Talk to you guys later. Tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Yay!